Hello, Ms. Banks, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. You can have a seat, sir. How was your trip here?
I had problems finding a ride, but my mother-in-law, she came through for me like always and brought me up here.
I'm glad that she was able to help you, sir, and to get here safely. First, I introduce myself, which you know myself. I am Miss Brittany Crockett. You can call me Miss Crockett. First, I'm going to go over the confidentiality form to remind you that everything we discuss is confidential. I'm not allowed to repeat it to anyone unless you are wanting to harm yourself or others. And there is a form that I will need for you to sign. So are you okay with signing that now?
Okay.
Thank you. I know since the last time we met, I want to go over overview of things to make sure you know I'm on the right path with you. First, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm struggling a little bit, but that's expected.
Have you found and heard anything about any job searches outside of the training program that I told you about?
No, not yet. I haven't heard anything back. I was just wondering if you heard anything back yet.
No, I haven't heard anything back just yet. How's your life? Has anything changed in your life since we last met?
Besides being in the training program and the unemployment program, that's pretty much it. My living situation
It's still the same.
It's still the same. Nothing really has changed at all.
Okay, and you're still doing little odd jobs on the side around your little area where you live?
Yes, I still do odd jobs. That's the way I make the little extra income that I have coming in.
Okay, and also you have 6 children and a granddaughter living with you and a wife, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Also, I want to review some things. First off, once you finish the training program, whenever we receive a phone call, plan to have you working pretty soon. Once you get approved in the unemployment fathers program, I plan to have you working immediately. Plus, you started your training, and how is that going?
It's very demanding. Like the work is, I'm not used to it being there. I don't have the formal education, so I kind of feel like behind. So I'm kind of intimidated to ask questions, but I do ask questions because I don't want to, feel like I can't ask them something because I'm shy and nervous, and I'm there for them to help me. So.
And then plus, that's something we went over when we first went to the unemployed fathers program held at social services. You should ask questions, just don't look lost. It's best to ask questions because you get everything resolved and you be successful at the end.
That's just something I'm struggling with because my confidence is not where it needs to be right now. So.
I understand. It'll get better as you go through the training program and also interact with other peers that also need help. I also plan to have you live in a way better living environment than where you are now because I know you dislike where you live and you don't like it. I plan to hear from social services next week, hopefully, about to upgrading your living environment and to also having you placed in a decent job where you're able to make enough money to take care of you and your family. Also, one of the steps we want to make things better for you and your life. Do you agree upon doing that for you and your family?
Yes.
Okay. So, are you experiencing can you kind of like visualize where you would like to live and what type of job you'd like to be in?
If I was to visualize the kind of job that I want, of course it would be carpentry because that's what I feel I'm good at. I would want to be living, it doesn't have to be a huge house, but comfortable enough to hold my 6 kids and my grandchild, my wife, and just, big enough for me to feel like this is home and we're not sharing beds and, sharing one bathroom, which is hard. Everything would be so much easier for me. I could plant in my backyard all the crops that I want and, it will make life a whole lot easier.
A lot easier. So does everything at home feel cluttered to you? That's what it sounds like you're explaining to me?
It do, because we're living in a trailer with 6 kids, my wife, and my my granddaughter. So everybody have a whole bunch of stuff, and we're sharing beds, and it's just not the perfect living situation that I imagine for my family. So I really want to do better for them.
Okay. And how was your son, the father of your grandchild?
You want to know how old is he?
How is he?
He's doing good.
I mean, how old is he also? Like, is he doing anything with his life? Is he at high school? Did he have a complete school?
He's 16. He's currently in school. He is working part-time at Walmart, and he make a little chump change that, help take care of his daughter, but it's really still me that's, really helping him, because he's not really making that amount of money, which I ain't either, but,
Do your granddaughter have well, I know she has a mother, but do she even exist? Does she come around or anything?
She don't come around. It's just solely my son taking care of my grandchild. I guess she's abandoned her child and don't want to have anything to do with her.
So it's mainly just you, your son, and your wife helping take care of your grandchild.
Yes.
Wow. I want to go over some of the goals. We plan for you to complete the training program. We plan to have your job. We want to stay all this back. And then also for you to be in a better living environment. And do you see this program a way to better yourself in a job opportunity?
I do see it to help better me, because a lot of people don't have this opportunity. I'm going to a training program to give me the skills and the tools that I need to help further me to the next level. So I think this is like a great opportunity, and I'm glad you really told me about this.
You're welcome.
I would have never found out about it otherwise.
Okay, one thing I do want to tell you, I know that you want to be a carpenter, but they may not be able to happen right away due to your lack of education. But like I said, it may not happen due to this training program. I can see that from me contacting them, they're saying that you are getting better with your reading and your math and stuff like that. But we have to just work on your education skills before you're able to go to your dream job. Is that all right with you?
I really want to do carpentry, but if I can't do it,
are you okay with doing plumbing?
Are they going to teach me the skills that I need to do these jobs?
Yeah, they can. We just want, since you want to do carpentry, we just want, you may have to take an extra training class where you have learned more things about carpentry and stuff like that, because the things that you're learning are basic stuff, and you can do it in other jobs, but when it comes to carpentry and plumbing or engineering, you need a little bit more skills. And I wanted to know, since you are demanding that you want to do carpentry, are you okay with staying in the training program for another month? A month or 2 weeks?
Will I be able to work?
Yeah, you'll be able to work. You can work at a school, matter of fact, as a janitor as of right now, and go to the training program also as well.
Okay.
So you'll be you'll have income. That's the way I kind of plan on having everything set up. You'll have income and you'll still be attending the training program. Does that sound like a plan to you?
It do, because I just really need to work, and I just want to provide for my family, being, the man of the house. I just want, I just want to take care of my family and provide for them, because my parents didn't brought me up to be living like this.
I understand. Also, I wanted to ask you a question. How's your wife? Has she thought about working or anything? How's her educational level?
She sat at home and she watched her younger kids. She never really was into work. It's just more of being, when I used to work, she just more used to take on the role of the house and just cooking and cleaning and stuff like that. And me being a man's man, I just don't really know if I would want my wife working.
I understand that. I just kind of voiced that because it may take a burden off of you, so you will not have to pay all the bills, and she can also put a little bit of input into it.
I could definitely ask her if she might be into doing, what is it called again? When you work at home?
Babysitting. She can babysit. She can work at home. I'm not sure if you'll have a computer, but I'm not quite sure she can also do that too. But also we can she can babysit, even though she can be babysitting y'all children. We can also set up some type of program, and she can get like a babysitter certificate where she can babysit other people's children also at the same time. But there are some things that you have to go through, and you also have to be living in a better living environment too. Because you also have to look for the safety of other people's children. And we probably can look into that because I'm positive that you will get a better home, that you all will be living in.
I could definitely mention that to her, and if she do agrees to it, will you be able to assist her?
Yes, I can assist her. I can make, she become one of my clients just like you are. And at times, due to that you are husband and wife, I can have like little family meetings that you both can just come in together and we can discuss things over together.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad that you agreed to doing that. Throughout your training program, I will advocate for you. Once you finish it and once you start your job, like I was saying, you do the janitor's job. Like first starting it, as I'm filling out your job application, I can sit down with you and help you fill out the application, read everything over for you, and just advocate for you and just be there for you throughout the whole thing so you can be successful. And I hopefully plan to have a phone call from social services next week, hopefully next Friday. So with that being said, are you okay with making an appointment with me next Friday?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a certain time you would like to meet?
I would have to kind of contact my mother-in-law to, see when she's available, and I'll give you a call back and let you know.
Okay, that's fine with me. All right, so we'll meet next Friday, or we'll discuss it, on how you want us to meet.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any more questions to ask me?
Yeah. Can you kind of describe that map you drew? What was it called again?
Oh, the eco map?
Yes.
Yeah.
Describe it to me again, because I was trying to explain to my wife, and I didn't really remember what it was about.
Okay. First, the eco map, I wrote down a rundown of your things. Where you live in a rundown trailer, because that's what you told me. You live with your wife, 6 children, and a baby granddaughter. You are 45 years old. You're a kind, passionate person, and you can read a little and write a little. You worked in the shipyard and on farms, and you also do little end jobs on the side. And then also, you have a very close relationship with your mother-in-law. She gave you a land to live on, and you all live in Smithfield, Virginia.
That's correct.
Okay. And you've been without a job because working on the farm, you can't work on the farm in the winter because it's too cold and the crops are frozen and dead. You also receive food stamps. You grow a little garden to help save some money so you won't have to spend much money. You earn a little money by doing an end job on the side. And then also here in the middle of your eco map, I have your 6 children and your granddaughter. And at the top I have you and your wife, saying that you will have a very strong relationship. And also from that bubble, it says that you have a very strong relationship with your mother-in-law, which is your wife's mother. You get it? And then this is a bubble saying that you receive food stamps, you and your wife. And then you do little jobs on the side, as in helping people that lives around you, and they pay a little bit. You live in a rundown trailer that connects to you, your wife, and also your 6 children, because you all live together. You have no form of education, connects to you.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Will that change now that I'm going through training program, like to get
better? Yeah. It'll say that you have a form of education. It won't say no formal education because you have been through the training program, everything that you need to complete, and will be able to get your certificate. And also, last time when I went to your social services, I met your brother-in-law, which I noticed that you all do have a very close relationship.
We do. That's my buddy.
That's your buddy? Well,
yes.
I'm glad that he's your buddy. And also, you worked in the shipyard. You also have a close relationship with that also. And do you have any other questions?
I do. Because I don't drive, and because I'm going through this training program, and how will you be able to help me, like find transportation, like get like a bus pass maybe, or maybe help me get my license?
Yeah, something just came out when it came to where you all will be able to get free transportation.
Oh.
It just came out today, so.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I didn't quite mention it because we don't have our full information, but from what I know so far, is that they will come get you from wherever you are, at home or the grocery store, wherever you want them to pick you up from. You just have to call them like an hour ahead of time, so that it's like a taxi. They can come pick you up. You just get them location. That's also take you home. Well, when it's time for you to leave from wherever you're at, you can just call them, or also you can ask them to wait for you.
Okay.
And as far as you getting your license, I advise you to finish the training program first so we can see your reading ability, because you have to, the driver license test requires you to read a book. First, you have to get your learners. You have to read and comprehend the book, and then you get your license. You have to pass that, and then you have to get on the road and drive. Have you ever driven before?
No.
No, so you don't know how to drive. Okay, so with that being said, yeah, we'll discuss that after you finish your training program.
Okay.
And was there another question that you asked me?
It was something else. What was it? Oh, yes. Regarding housing, like how soon would I know if I could get out of this trailer and get an apartment or something like?
The way I'm observing things and viewing things, how things work with the big wigs, the people that are in control, as that's what I call them. I'm assuming that they're going step by step with you. You got the training program. The next week we're supposed to hear something about you starting your job. After you starting your job, you can move to your home, and then you have a better housing and stuff like that. And then after that, we can probably work on you getting your license.
It's just frustrating because I just want to get my family out of this.
It is frustrating, but see, the thing is, think about this. You got to do the training program. You got to get some type of education and stuff like that. But you also need some type of income before you move into this new home.
I understand.
So yeah, we want to make sure you have income, plus you have food stamps, and that's helping you too, sir.
About the food stamps,
Mm-hmm.
would I be able to get more because, my family, they're getting a little bigger and they're eating a lot more food, and the food stamp that I've been getting is just not enough.
Yes, you know what? After this meeting, if you don't mind hanging around a little while, it's a computer down the hallway that is available for you all to use, and also fill out the food stamp application. Are you okay if I help you fill out that particular application?
Yes,
Okay.
more than happy.
All right, I can help you do that. And let me write that down. And Buddy Banks, I will meet with you next Friday, and you said that you had to speak to your mother-in-law about what time, and then we can talk. Is she picking you up, matter of fact?
Yeah.
Okay, after we fill out the application, is she outside waiting with you?
Yes.
After we finish the application, are you okay with discussing that with her then, after we finish the application?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay, well, all right, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've been a great help.
Thank you, have a nice day.
Bye, Miss Monkey.
Bye.